All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in again to your local locksmith, Urban Lock and Key, coming at you with another programming video. Today we are working on a 2014 Dodge Ram 2500 Turbo Diesel. So the objective of this video, customer originally had no keys programmed. I did the trial and error. Originally I tried my AutoPad Pro Lite. I couldn't get it to program. I couldn't get a reception from the remotes. Customer has two of these smart keys that he wanted to program. And just so happened, I troubleshooted a little bit further, found out that the batteries were bad, wasn't getting the signal. So what I went and did was I grabbed my Autel IM608 and I was able to get the first key programmed. As you can see, this key is already working. So I'm not going to attempt to program this key. But what I am going to do is follow the process of showing you how to program additional keys. So the first thing we're going to do is go ahead and plug in your IM608. Make sure you have the JVCI connected. One thing I make sure I do is I turn the hazard lights on. And so you can get the modules communicating, make sure you press the brake pedal. So now what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to use the IM608. We're not going to use the AutoPad Pro Lite. We're going to go into Dodge. We're going to go manual selection. I'm going as if I don't have a program key. Even though I do have one, I'm going to show you how to go about doing it to process to where the key is not programmed and you have to do it manually. So you're going to go into North America. This is a Ram 2500, 3500. It's 2013 to 18. And this is a smart key system. Okay, once that information is popped up, you're going to hit yes. If you have a learned key, turn on the ignition. So we're going to do this as if we have no keys working. Hit OK. It's going to take a little bit longer than expected because it doesn't have communication thoroughly. So it's going to go ahead and pull the information the right way, like it's doing the all keys lost process. One thing that I like to make sure that I note on is that if you are going to be programming a key from a customer or a remote from a customer, make sure that you check the information, check the signal for the remotes, check the transponder on the key to make sure the transponder is correct. Because a lot of times customers just put in information that they think is correct and the people that they're buying it from doesn't classify it the right way and they end up getting the wrong items. So just make sure you double check behind your work before you get started, that way you're not wasting a lot of time. Now we're going to go into immobilizer status scan. The great thing about the IM608 is that it gives you the ability to read the information before programming, and it lets you know what's going on, trouble codes and stuff like that. And if you can notice at the bottom, there's different tabs. Let's see if I can get a clear view of it. There's different spots at the bottom, tells you read pin code, add key, out keys lost, stuff like that. So if we're going to do an add key, it's going to go through this whole process for us, and this is a guided process. So all we're going to do is hit the start button. To learn program keys, you have to finish erase key first. So we have to delete all the keys in order to program them. Some programmers allow you to add keys to it without having to delete them. Some programs you just have to delete them. That's how they work. It's always good to have multiple programmers, that way you can know the different variations of how programming processes are done And also you have the capability, if one can't do the job, then you have another one that should be able to. So it just read the passcode, 1533. Okay, so this is a little tricky. The reason it's noticed here is because the reception from your phone or any other smart keys will cause issues for the communication. So what you want to do is you want to take any additional smart keys out and make sure that there are no communication devices inside. I'm using a phone, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn off my reception part, and it's still going to allow me to record. So we're going to hit yes. We see that there's one key that's already currently programmed. So we're going to hit yes to continue. Now what we're going to do next is we're going to take the key and hold it next to the start button. So as you can see, I got the key right there. Hit OK. Let it do its thing. Now it just says repeatedly press the unlock button around the center console. I found that the best reception is above. It's not taking it. And when I programmed the first one, took it up here. For some reason, it's not. Oh, I did learn it. So the second key has been learned. So you got to reach way back here behind the steering column. Well, it's the center console, but the reception for your RFH module is back here. The radio frequency hub is way back here. So in order to get that key learned properly, you have to do that. So we already have the two keys learned. Turn on hazards. They're already on. All right, and there you have it. Like always, if this video has been helpful to you, like and subscribe to the channel. I will be going ahead and doing more videos. I'm going to start doing a lot more advanced stuff. I got my van situated, and I'm just going to go back and share a little preview of what my van looks like. I bought a Ford Econoline E250. Decent mileage on it, decent body. Got some rust here and there. But just want to show you this right quick so that the remote, see that the remote's working. So this one doesn't have the key in it. This one has the program key. This one has the key in it. As you can see that they're both working. All right. And I'm going to just take a quick walk over to show you a little bit of what I'm working with now. This has become pretty substantially functional for what I need done. Like I said, I'm a general locksmith, so I do more than just automotive and motorcycle. I do commercial and residential as well. A lot of others specialize in just one or two things. But this is the work vehicle here. Like I said, Ford Econoline. Pretty excited on how it turned out. Was able to have a decent workstation in it. I got my 4 key cutters here. Pinning area. Got all my tools and everything set up that way. Back here, I normally keep my programmers, extra keys, ladder, of course, In this section, I have my lockout tools. Still a little messy. Still organizing, but for the most part, you guys get the idea. All right, but this concludes the video. And like I said, if this video has been helpful to you, like and subscribe to the channel. If there's anything that you need help with, please, I'm going to send an email. I'm going to put my email in the comments below. Please reach out to me. I'll respond to it as early as possible. Thank you for tuning in. Check out more videos as they come.